Yo. What's cracking? It's your motherfucking boy, E motherfucking M. If you guys want an exclusive as far as videos, real hip hop, straight from the motherfucking streets, holla at your motherfucking boy at eddy.mirrors@AOL.com. Once again, it's eddy.mirrors at AOL.com. You dig? Back to my motherfucking story. By the way, before I get into all of that, the date is May 3rd, 2014. While I was in the restroom taking a big ass shit, after I took a big shit, I came out the restroom. Arturo wasn't there. He was on the other end of the sofa talking to the dark skinned chick. D had his shirt off with some blue 501 jeans and some beige Timberlands, spitting his game at the dark skinned bitch. I asked the Creole bitch if she wanted to go to the room, which was Chaka Khan's room, if she wanted to step inside the room to talk. I'm going to my nigga D's room with the Creole bitch. I started rubbing on the bitch's ass and kissing on her neck. For some reason, the bitch did not want me to fuck her whatsoever. So I was pretty much chilling, spitting my game. Was watching a movie. Was watching Mo Money with Marlon Wayans, old ass flick. We was just posted up watching a fucking movie. So while we was in Chaka Khan's room, the Creole bitch, damn, that bitch got ass. Excuse me, y'all. While we was in the room, the Creole bitch wanted to go to 7-Eleven to buy some Skittles and a drink. I was kind of low-key tripping because I didn't hit it. When I stepped out the room, D was kissing on the dark-skinned bitch and feeling on the pussy outside of her pants. I told D, I'm going to take your keys to get back inside the main entrance that was outside the apartment building. So, when I left, me and the Creole bitch walked to the elevator. So, when we got to the first floor, we seen Jason Weaver with two other bitch niggas and 20 bitches. So, if y'all don't know who the fuck Jason Weaver is, he's an actor. But during that time when we seen the ugly motherfucker, I guess he was, he was doing his acting shit. So, while he was with 20 bitches, one of the bitches was giving me the eye that one of the hoes Jason Weaver was with, she gave me the eye like she wanted me. I told the Creole bitch to wait outside for me because I forgot my pager. I'll be back. So while she was waiting outside, I got to talk to the bitch that was with Jason Weaver. I called her over there to me and I was spitting my G. I came back. Me and the Creole bitch was walking to 7-Eleven. On the way there, we was talking a little bit. She brought her Skittles, a couple of sodas, and a pastry. After she was getting a little bullshit, she asked me if I wanted anything. I told the bitch that I wanted a bag. So she replied, yeah, right. But deep inside, I really wanted a beer, but didn't have no ID. Plus, I was too young. I was only 19 years old. So, I wound up telling the bitch, just give me some nachos. And I wound up telling her to go make it for me as well. So, while this bitch is making my nachos, I look outside and I see an Escalade on 22s roll up to the parking lot. driving all fucking wild. So when I seen the Escalade pull up on some motherfucking rims, it was that nigga Gilbert Arenas. I guess at that time, you know, the nigga was bumping some Juvenile in his fucking Escalade, you know. He had some sounds in the motherfucking truck, you know. I seen Gilbert Arenas, the nigga come inside the motherfucking 7-Eleven. For y'all that don't know anything about Gilbert Arenas, he's an NBA professional basketball player. But me and my nigga go way, way back. So while the bitch is paying for my shit at the register, Gilbert says, "What's up?" to me. I replied, "What's up, dog?" We wind up shaking hands. I explained to him my motherfucking issue about not having an ID if I could purchase a beer. Gilbert says, "Man, get whatever you want. I got you, G." So I wind up grabbing a 40 ounce of Mickey's beer, a pack of condoms, and a pack of gum. So basically, you know, when the nigga told me I could get whatever, I got a pack of Trident gum, I got some condoms, and I got me a 40 ounce of Mickey's beer. The Creole bitch was waiting outside for me. I was talking to the homie Gilbert for like a couple of minutes. After that nigga smashed off with his homies. So my Creole hoe gives me my nachos that she brought me, and we walked back to D's spot, which was Chaka Khan's apartment. We got there and Peanut is there with 3 bitches in the living room dancing with the bitches, you know, bumping some brandy. I turned the motherfucking music off. I asked this faggot ass nigga Peanut, "Where the fuck is D?" He replied that he was in the room. I go in the room. Marlon and D is in the room with the dark-skinned bitch. Marlon is videotaping the bitch smoking a blunt out of her pussy. D is getting ready to pull down his pants so he could get some neck from the dark-skinned bitch that was inside. Marlon gives me a handshake. I go back to the living room. I introduce myself to the new hoes that came along with Marlon, but then I talk or shake Peanut's hand, you dig? I go to the kitchen to eat my nachos and drink my motherfucking beer, talking to the Creole bitch, somewhat. Peanut starts arguing with the hoes he was with. D and Marlon is still in the motherfucking room with the door locked. One of the hoes claimed that Peanut was sleeping with her brother and his girlfriend, basically saying the girlfriend had an abortion from Peanut. And Peanut, I guess Peanut, you know what I'm saying, was giving the motherfucker head while he was with the brother's girl, while she was pregnant at the time being. Peanut denies everything at first, then admits he kissed the brother but never gave him head and never had sex with his girlfriend. One of the girls pushes him from behind, calling him a punk bitch for lying because too many people in their hood knew the truth. Peanut slaps the female. Then the other one hits him in the face with a DVD remote. I went over there and punched the shit out of Peanut. You dig? So after I punched this punk ass nigga for hitting on the bitches, Peanut runs away holding his mouth, screaming like a broad. But I guess when a bitch ass nigga left the room, this nigga leaves his wallet and a bottle of liquor. Excuse me, y'all. The Creole bitch was bitching as far as, you know, the bitch was terrified. She wanted to leave. You know what I'm saying? So she wind up leaving the room after I punched this bitch ass nigga Peanut. 2 of the other hoes is banging on the door, wanting D and Marlon to come out the room. D and Marlon was still in the room with the black bitch from Kentucky. But the 2 bitches was wilding out, basically wanting them 2 niggas to come out the motherfucking room. D and Marlon is still in the room with the black hoe. The Creole bitch leaves one of the hoes. Well, I'm sorry about that, y'all. One of the hoes was in the restroom while the altercation took place with me and Peanut. Morning comes out of the room. The two hoes are walling out saying they want to leave because Peanut hit him and Morning wasn't there to protect him. As far as the other bitches, one of them go by the name of Brandy, the other one was named Ebony. They was two hoes that lived in the valley, but at the time they was staying in West LA for whatever reason. One of the other hoes was named Farrah Franklin. Now, if y'all don't know who the fuck Farrah Franklin is, Farrah Franklin used to be an artist that was involved with the Destiny's Child, the group. Me and Farrah go way, way back. Like, I've been knowing the bitch since, I want to say 96. But, you know, back then I had kissed her or whatever, but I kept that on the low with the homies because, you know, I didn't want to put myself out there like that. And I thought, like, you know what I'm saying, she was pretty much irrelevant at the time because I had better bitches than her back then to her. But, you know, Farrah Franklin is a good friend. Speaking of Farrah Franklin, shout out to Farrah Franklin to her because today's her birthday, you know what I'm saying, May 3rd, 2014, you know what I'm saying, so happy birthday, Mom. Farrah Franklin was there at the time with the two other hoes that Morning came along with. Farrah was in the restroom when the whole altercation took place, so she comes out sitting on my lap, putting a washcloth on my hand, full of ice on my fist. I'm sorry about that. The bitch sat on my lap, put a washcloth full of ice on my motherfucking hand because my shit was pretty much swelled up after punching Peanut in the motherfucking mouth. The bitch was asking me what happened in the fight and asking me if the Creole bitch was my girlfriend. I replied, hell no. I punched Peanut because he was hitting on your motherfucking friends. Martin goes back in the room to get his car keys to take the hoes home. While he was getting his car keys, I wound up getting Farrah's number and getting a hug by the hoes before they left. I steal money out of Peanut's wallet. The nigga only had like $30 in his piece of shit wallet. The Creole bitch, I was kind of confused because I didn't know if the Creole bitch was going outside to look for this bust ass nigga. And I didn't know what was her whereabouts at the time being. Before Marlon leaves, D was still in the room hugged up with some hoe, acting funny. I find the Creole bitch down the street at the 7-Eleven. She claiming that her ride was coming. I guess the bitch, you know, caught her ride on a payphone, and she was trying to throw that in my face that she was leaving. I pretty much didn't know what the fuck, you know, what was going on in Peanut's mind. At the same time, I was ready to see that nigga again because I was gonna stomp his bitch ass out. While walking back to the motherfucking apartment, I see Marlon and D pulling off in Marlon's car with the three hoes. Them niggas was basically telling me they'll be back. The black bitch from Kentucky, she was still upstairs. So I didn't need D's keys at the time because he was telling me that the bitch was upstairs to let me back inside the motherfucking room. You heard? Me and the Creole bitch go upstairs. She claimed she was scared and she went to 7-Eleven to call her ride because she was scared of what happened. I guess the bitch ain't never been around drama like that. So, you know, the bitch was pretty much terrified. You heard? We go up in the room. The dark-skinned bitch is sleeping on the motherfucking couch. They was waiting for their ride. And while they was waiting for their ride, I was smoking a black and mild, feeling myself at the time. But still thinking, when I punched bitch ass Peanut in the motherfucking mouth, if it was a setup. Because one, the chick is in the bathroom, which was Farrah Franklin. Two, Marlon and D was getting their dick sucked by the black bitch that came with the Creole bitch. Three, watching Peanut slap the females like a bitch and causing the Creole bitch to leave terrified. I was confused at the time, but at the same time I was ready to die, you heard? The Creole bitch and her friend, Ride, never showed up, so I gave them hoes like $20 so they could catch a motherfucking cab back to their house, you heard? D comes back with Marlon, but Marlon did not stay whatsoever. He had to go make some money, so the nigga pretty much left us. D talks about Peanut not being part of the circle anymore. and talks about taking a trip to Hawaii and tells me to watch Marlon real closely. Because Marlon had a big motherfucking problem because he was too busy chasing the bitches all the motherfucking time and not concentrating on making the money. D goes to Hawaii and leaves some work behind for me to sell it for him. D was talking about a meth lab in Remo that belonged to his mother and wanted to know where it was at. But Chaka Khan never told him because she hated that her son was so fucking nosy and so fucking overprotective of her. So she preferred telling the brother where it was at. I think D was highly upset and a little jealous because the brother knew where the fuck the meth lab was at. And two, the nigga was a fucking junkie. So D pretty much was going at it a lot with the brother because he knew a lot more than his nephew. So D goes to Atlanta after he goes to Hawaii. The nigga calls me after he leaves from Hawaii, but he calls me when the nigga's in Atlanta. Chaka Khan performs in Atlanta. At the same time, she went to Paris. D's still in Atlanta, figuring out where all the fucking money is going while he was in Atlanta. So he knew how the money was getting handled, and he knew where everybody's position was back when he was in Atlanta. This fat fucker